Hey, what's going on, guys? Good afternoon. Welcome to episode number 15. Episode 15, guys, of Cris Tales. I am your host, Sadie, Zach, all together. If you guys are joining, if you guys want to catch more, if you guys want to catch more Cris Tales every 3 to 4 days a week, make sure you guys hit that like button. Support button anytime you like in this group. We'll be meeting and greet new people one by one, following instructions through YouTube, Twitter, and anything that falls in between. Down the guys, if you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter as JD Zach Dawson. That's the awesome commentator. You guys can tell me your first and last name information in one word on Twitter. And also your numbers as well. But as long as you guys keep it in the same level for this afternoon today, support and respect. We got the same thing we do on Reddit. Down the guys for fluffs. Oh shit, hold on. Since I've been on Twitter for a little over 3 years, YouTube for pretty much a little over 5 years. But other than that, my numbers today, guys, are 824-656-00. If you guys have a Steam, you guys can friend request me on Steam anytime. And I don't know if there's anything you'd like to add. With love, support, and respect tonight. I mean, this afternoon. Because after I'm done this afternoon, guys, I'll probably just hang around, just relax for a while, despite the fact between anything that's more in between, but it's all good. But on the guys, let me know if there's anything you guys also want to add. But on the guys, with love, support, and respect, you guys can let me know if there's anything. Hold on a second, let me answer my right ear. But other than that, whatever games you like to play on Steam, with love, support, and respect, and also knowledge is power. Let me know in the live chat and tell me what your first and last name is. The name is Zach Dawson 93. But on the guys, with anything else compared, well, guys, right now we're trying to figure out what we have not been yet. So that's what we're trying to figure out ever since Monday of earlier this week, for the most part. So, but other than that, if you guys are not into Final Fantasy, if you guys just want to stick around with, if you guys only want to stick around with any RPGs, you guys can pretty much level with. It's all good, as good as we can. But on the guys, with love, support, and respect, not only if you guys have a Steam and a Twitter, if you guys also have a Reddit, you guys can bring that on the table as well in the live chat. And let's see what happens there. The name is Zach Dawson, 1993. The only person I have followed, guys, is pretty much the same thing at the same time. And that is Kevin. You guys can check out Kevin, aka Tuba Chat, every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Mondays. But on the guys, with love, support, and respect all together. Get ready. Get ready. But the most important thing is, guys, is we watch videos in full. You guys can like them, support, comment in full. Tweet me out, share me out on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. And you guys can vote to land at 33 and the greatest showman at 14. Alright, guys, I'm trying to figure out what kind of a good poll question I can pretty much give you guys so far today. Alright, guys, let's see what we can really add. You guys can also vote. You guys can. I'll let you guys know if there's anything that's more compared. But alright, guys, between the two, I'm gonna give you guys a question here. Every 19 to 20 minutes, guys, you guys get IGN News. So good afternoon, guys, to Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg. I will be with Sony's Getaway later on today. She's going to be starting around 6. With the 2 series premieres,
I recognize
2 series
normally when I pass
with
by a
2
city,
new
all the people and
seasons.
things have disappeared into the flow of time.
With 2 new seasons. Oh, so hold on, guys. There we go. With 2 new seasons of each for Family Guy and Arthur. Which one which one, which is the better comedy? Alright guys, I'm giving you guys a good poll question here. Alright, so Family Guy with its yeah guys, I watched the series premiere of Family Guy. It was actually its 20th season. So basically it was a little more funny, but it was anything that's more to imagine or anything that's more compared from one of two. Okay, Family Guy or... Okay, there we go guys, there's your poll question. If you guys also want a shout out, let me know in the live chat. So last episode on Cris Tales guys, we actually recruited a new party member. SK, but pretty much he's actually known as JKR721. As you guys can see on the right side of your screen so far today in this group. But it's all good. I mean, it's good that we're having a couple other new party members towards with Crispell, Wilhelm, and Christopher. Christopher is pretty much well good. I mean, he's awesome with his attacks and pretty much almost so on and so forth, if you guys will. But he's pretty much a good attack with offense and defense or something like that. But as guys, we're gonna get to some news in just a little bit. I'm gonna be scrolling a little more down for you guys. So, like I said, guys, we have a good batch. So I know, guys, we're going to be going up to the cathedral, as you guys can see in the live chat. You guys can also vote on that poll question. But other guys, I just got done having breakfast at a place earlier today for breakfast, and had a couple things, and it wasn't all too bad. I decided to go after a cheese omelet, couple of hot pepper bites as my first main, pretty much part of the course. But other than that, what I always have at this one place is having a cheese omelet and pretty much anything that's good in between. But other than that, it's like any fast food place, like say McDonald's, Wendy's, Spangles, whatever. It's good that I have breakfast in between. But when it comes to 2 to 10s, I don't usually go pretty much inside or outside in between. But other than that, I just try to relax, pretty much for the most part, at any point being or any time for so. But it's all good. I mean, last time I ever had some was actually since earlier this morning, but it's really not much to say the least. But alright guys, right now we're trying to see if we can find this one cathedral. I know we've actually been to this one pretty much earlier this week, before we recruited K. Nickname JKR. So I'm thinking we may have to go up top over here, guys, instead of going back to the museum. So other than that, guys, this is actually your question on YouTube. So here's the question, guys. With the 2 new seasons of each for Family Guy, you guys can check out pretty much the 20th season for so far this year, due to Seth MacFarlane and different things off the bat. Also has been renewed for season 13, despite the fact with Celia Walters pretty much the late passing that Arthur lost. So between the two guys, which of these two is a better comedy? Both Family Guy or Arthur? I've always thought both of those shows, both of these shows, to be honest, are funny. That is something I will say, and not much to think on. But to be honest and clear, guys, both of them are funny, so on and so forth. But it's all good. I'll just put a 2-letter between that text. So I know, guys, we are actually back at the cathedral with Kay so far today. After we actually recruited him the last episode. So after I'm done this afternoon, guys, I'll probably I don't know, probably just relax for a while, depending if I mean, I also just got done playing some of my Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster, but either way, it's good, it's medicinal. But other guys, but other than that, with love, support, and respect, guys, It's always good. Meet and greet new people one by one. Follow the instructions through YouTube, through Kevin, Sorty, and Running Egg all together. Sorty's getaway is she's actually so sweet. She's actually very sweet, to be honest, in this group. But also, guys, my highest mods is 213. Ever since earlier this morning, it's actually spectacular. Tremendous, spectacular going forward, and so everything settles down, and try not to make a damn repeat. But other than that, we should be good to go. My popularity's been good for over 5 years. My content's been pretty good. We can see everything settling down and try it again for sure. Well, guys, get news in another 8 to 9 minutes. You guys can vote on that poll. We give you guys the question again. Anything as the awesome commentator. But the 2 new seasons of Eats for Family Guy and Archer. Which is actually the better comedy? Archer, Family Guy, or both? You guys have your own opinions. I actually have my own opinion as well. Anything that's more in the good, thoughtful justice. It's all good. But other than that, guys, I go back to work tomorrow. So the plan for tomorrow morning, guys, is I've got 2 to 10. Then I'm off Saturday. So game stuff will be approaching after tomorrow, guys. After tomorrow night. So the only game I'm only trading in right on top of MLB 21. Once you guys understand, baseball will not be traded in, as far as I know. So. And that would be only Hades. I mean, I'm looking at a little bit of amount from GameStop going forward for this Saturday, so far today, so. Well, there's really not much to contribute. But I just need a little bit of its amount, so I can trade in, make that trade in, put the 2 pre-orders to add another 5 on. And it's going to be 2 out of 4 games, guys, that are still on the pre-order. And that is, of course, for example, While I know my love and I were talking about it earlier this week, so I think the 2 that could get a $5 increase would have to be, well, it's going to have to be one of 2. I think it's going to be Star Wars Skywalker Saga and Battlefield 2042. But let's not forget, guys, next week on October 7th, I will be obtaining Far Cry 6. I'm not sure what kind of spot Far Cry 6 will have. But I really don't know. But I think it's going to be one of 2. Guys can let me know in the live chat. But I don't think it's going to replace anything right now. Once we get towards the 7th.
I'm sorry.
But on that, Wilhelm is pretty much gone. It's having a bit more of a conversation in between, but it's all good. And that would be Rahalis. Like I said, guys, we actually recruited Kay from the salt mines. You guys can recall and pretty much remember coming out of the series. Like guys, getting news in another 5 to 6 minutes. I do know I do know my angel was trying to call me earlier today from this morning, but. Well, I do know she's actually not going to be done at the art studio, from the art studio, until after 2. But I think she might be doing a little more something different tonight. But it all depends. I do know we actually did get almost 2 hours in last night, which was actually, nevertheless, never the contribution.
I have to say, you did an excellent job.
But it's all good. But other than that, I think we might be okay.
If only Gladys had
but other guys, with GameStop in mind, the deal is with that trade-in, I'm going to be putting 5 each between Battlefield 2042 and Skywalker. So both of those 2, by example, guys, we'll have a total of 15 for the PS5 between the 2 pre-orders out of 4 going forward today for Saturday. And I also still need a new investment. I'll probably just get a new PSN card, or I can get a bit more, something different for Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but I will keep you guys up to date on YouTube, Twitter, and Reddit. But we'll see what happens at the after party today. Shit. Oh boy.
I definitely will.
Hold on, guys. Let me look at this. Surprise, surprise, beautiful. But that's pretty much the good news too, guys. I mean that's the good news. The bad news, my opponent cannot get her ass back in the chat because apparently, I was trying to help her out, I believe, just trying to get her ass back in, and basically, you know, I think the best way for that to happen is, you know, trying to figure out what can be done. Well, most likely in the order, I think for the most part, is find a way to bring her back in. I think, I look at my Love and Ice team would still be able to help her out for sure. It's like, anybody that has a problem getting in the chat, like say my pudding, it's probably not all that bad for sure, especially as long as you know how to install something a little more public, if you will, but not too much. But it's all good. But on the guys, like I said, I don't just love what I do, I just do it. Well, I mean, I think we have some we really have to hint real quick. Let's go on the left. So yeah, the one on the left, guys, is still Gladys. Hold on, guys, my opponent's doing not bad. How do you feel at the last night? Hold on. Yeah, my opponent's not doing too bad for sub. But then again, guys, I think we still have no problem at all between the other few. I mean, I thought we already spoke to her already. That's the problem. But let's see if we can go back to the hint. So far today, guys, in this group. You guys getting news in another couple minutes. Let's double check real quick. Actually, another few minutes, yes. We do have a good load of news for you guys on of the afternoon.
Glad to see you, mate. I wouldn't miss it for.
Okay, we already had a little more contribution for that. All right, let's get to what we're getting at, guys. So right now we're hoping to see what we got going on real quick. Can we go back to the salt mines for a minute? Well, I know we actually did get JKR last episode, so we're trying to figure out what we got going on right now. Well, let me double check real quick. Oh boy. 1 second, guys. I'm trying to figure out which one would be most serious off the bat, but let's see. I'll look at my phone in just a second. I'm just trying to figure out what we got going on. Well, I know that we pretty much got inside the system a little bit. I'm just waiting for another good response out of that. Apparently, Gladys talk. Thinks one of these guys is pretty much coming out of Sweet Puffs or something. Here we have Drina, D-R-E-E-N-A. Pretty much only a 6-letter word off the bat today. And it's all unfortunate. Alright, guys, so far we're already at the 19-minute mark. If you guys also have a Twitter so far today in this group, you guys can follow me on Twitter as JD That's the awesome commentator.
She seems.
But as if you guys can recall or retort,
I'm not very good.
I don't just love what I do. I just do it. But other than that, you guys can tell me what your name is, your first and last name information on Twitter. Bring it towards me in the line tab for the next time I'm live. It'll probably be tomorrow morning for an episode of 9. So we can go to the one location. So we can go to that one desert palace for tomorrow. And see whatever happens going forward, depending if we do any more Hanko with El Chocobo or not. But we'll see what happens going forward with that today, for tomorrow. You guys call me JD or Jack. With love, support, and respect. Meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions through YouTube, Twitter, and Reddit.
Are all the attendants ready, my sweet?
Hold on, guys. Okay, there we go. So right now, guys, we're trying to figure out in between. Hold on a second, let me see if I can grab this off the bat. But other guys, you guys call me Jack or JD through Titanic, and also through Kevin, Sorty, and Running Egg. Guys can check out Kevin every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Mondays. Hold on a second, after... But on the guys, my two capital letters are J and D. Pretty much the capital of my first name of J, and then my last name of D, which is actually Dawson. But on that, with love, support, and respect today, guys, my numbers are 824-656-00. If you guys have a Steam, tell me what your first and last name is, pretty much with no space in between, but also your numbers as well. If you guys like playing RPGs, like say the Pixel Masters of Final Fantasy today, or anything going through today between that, if anytime you'd like. But you guys can tell me what games you like to play. But if you guys are not interested in the Pixel Masters, and if you guys want to check out the other RPG games, that pretty much that would have your ass more excited for. You guys can look them up on pretty much at the Steam store. The name is Zach Dawson 93. There's no capital letters, but the lowercase only. Like I say, if you like playing sports, music, excuse me. That was a bit of a curveball, guys. But other than that, all you have to do is tell me what games you like to play. Maybe I can try to almost invest in it or not. But I've been a big RPG fan since I was a kid. It's pretty much my top favorite, right down my alley, and that's a wonderful thing too. So anybody can play any game on Steam as long as you have a PC or Steam. Oh, actually not a Steam, but also a tablet, or kind of like a PC of your own that you have. But other than that, if you guys also have a if you guys also have a Reddit. If you guys also have a Reddit account, you guys can do the same thing on Twitter by following me at Zach Dawson 1993.
I'm glad I made it to
You guys can check out my wonderful, great friend of mine, good buddy of mine, and that's Kevin. You guys can check out Kevin every Friday through Mondays. Sorry's Getaway. I actually love her as a friend in this group, and hold on, guys, did we do it? The first. But other than that, with love, support, and respect, you guys can tell me if you guys do have a Reddit. I'm still actually taking a good break. Pretty much a terrible break from Discord, so I was just saying, if I were to bring back Discord, guys, I probably would not. But the only one I have is Kevin. But other than that, with love, support, and respect, the very important thing to have, guys, get ready. With love, support, and respect is we watch videos in full. You guys can like them, support, comment in full. With love, support, and respect, and also knowledge is power. Having pretty much good, unique thumbnails, banners on your YouTube channel. If you guys have like more than one, or give it a 1 or 2, that'll be good primarily. And you guys can vote Alan at 33, the Great Summon at 14. But the only 3 apps you guys can follow me under and friend request me under is YouTube, Twitter, and Reddit. It's pronounced as Reddit. So that's a 6-letter word to begin with the letter R.
That's where the
So as you can see, Wilhelm is talking with Lucio so far today in this group. Not bad at all.
One can't interrogate.
But alright guys, enough chit-chat. It's time for some IGN news for you guys for this afternoon. We're gonna start at the very bottom, guys. So, if any of you,
Something I can do to help with
you
that.
guys can let me know how many of you guys read any Star Wars books. You guys can see Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, guys. It's officially pretty much already has an opening date revealed for Walt Disney World. It's pronounced as Walt Disney World, guys. As you guys can see, demo bookings will officially begin on October 28th. It's according to Anna Bankers, coming out of the last and final episode for now. Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker.
I may be able to use time
And it's pretty much more of a tuition. But yeah, it's gonna be the demo bookings will be beginning October 28th, but the beginning date for that's going to be March 1st of next year, of 2022. So you guys can check out more of that. That's Mateus. Gonna bring that one in too.
It is my time.
Now we can go back up, guys, between up top. To have Orzagwap talk with one of two this time. Alright,
It is my.
hold on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do a time hop on this one. So you guys can see that if you like. Now, if you guys do not have a PS5, I've actually had my PS5 for a little over 10 months. So that's pretty much the only top focus and only focus that I have.
Warms my heart, the city prospering.
So as you guys can see, the best advice for maximizing your chances of buying a PS5. Even though most of you guys have not had a copy yet, but I know a lot of you guys do. Even though, guys, it's not easy to get a PS5, but the things are looking up pretty much real surely. Pretty much. I'm pretty sure that pretty much
Here to guide them forever.
you guys will have an opportunity if you guys are looking to get a PS5. So on and so forth. With the amount of gigabytes you guys can receive between 500 or 700 even. Whatever the maximum is. But you guys can check out more details about that anytime. You guys can also buy a keyboard that does nothing but copy and paste. You guys already know what kind of you guys already know what a printer is. That goes with a computer or so on and so forth between a website. But anything else for sure. So that's pretty much the authorization for that, but it all depends. But alright,
I should probably tell Mr.
but it all
Lucio
depends
about
on that
this.
one. That's according to Tile Lyles. As it goes on to say, no, I'm not kidding. You guys can also check out nearly 59 seconds, pretty much 1 minute of a video of the launch trailer for, in this group, guys, called Train Simulator 2022. Now, as you guys can see, the game called Train Simulator 2022 is available now on PC via Steam. But here's the cool thing about that one, guys. The cool thing about that is, it features a new collection of updated routes and officially licensed. It could pretty much mean a different opportunity for it. So we'll see how that's really going to process for it.
She seems.
And it all depends.
I'll be expect-
Okay, right now we're gonna be going back to.
Let us tell.
I think Lucio is pretty much the only one we can talk to after we talk to this one example.
Glad to see you made it.
I wouldn't miss.
Well, we already talked to a different person, thank you very much. Maybe next to Gladys. We're looking for Lucio. That's the one we're looking for.
Lady Gladys was.
Okay, that's Douglas. I think the middle one would the one that's dressed as a baller. Okay, there we go. There he is. Yeah, my appointment will be done at the art studio around 2. That's every Thursday and Fridays. So that's to check out a video of that. Grand Theft Auto, guys. Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy. As you guys can see, the definitive edition for that one has been rated in South Korea. Now here's the question. You guys already know. You guys will be most of us will begin the remasters of Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. And the question is, could the remasters of GTA 3, guys, Vice City, and San Andreas be on their way? We're about to find out in just a moment, as this article was 2 hours ago. And that's coming out of South Korean, pretty much in the rating board. So, alright guys, let me go for a second. I probably won't read that, but yeah, but I do know those are the only 3 games that pretty much will be added. The only 3 that will be added towards our consoles, like say the PS5, PS4, PC via Steam. I don't think the damn Switch is going to take it, because I'm not much of a Switch person. Ever since I received $40 from Barrel, by the way. That's one of our 213 mods. So there's actually no turning back for that one. So on and so forth. But honestly guys, it's all good. But the only consoles we know is the PS5, PS4, PC, Stadia, the Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. Those are the only consoles, most of the consoles that can really give us the 3 remasters for GTA 3, San Andreas, and Vice City. 3 games are obviously good. But if I had to pick only 2 out of 3, I'm honestly going to go with, guys, Vice City and what do you call it? Shit. Vice City and San Andreas. GTA 3 was alright, but I don't think it lived up to the damn hype. I mean, not as much, but the first time they ever released. And that was back in the early 2000s, guys. And it really was. I mean, there was some good things that they really did very well. Especially with Vice City, guys. Despite anything else, Rosenberg was funny, but the one that played as the main character, Tommy Vercetti, he was heartfelt and he was funny as the main character of him, and that would be Ray Liotta. You guys have seen Ray Liotta in some good movies, like say, I haven't seen the series with him and Jennifer Lopez, but I do know he's actually kind of like I'm pretty much an action actress. Like say the Goodfellas and numerous other movies. But other than that, guys, if you guys can see Buki and the one on the right, we're talking a bit about information, real quick.
And wait, what?
I think it might tell us, guys, we could go to the salt mines, I believe.
Are you saying you saw what happened?
As Chris Bell's trying to figure out what's going on.
No, maybe.
Evolving the information between few.
Sorry, dear.
Like guys, Capcom's TZS Tokyo Game Show of Monster Hunter Showcase, guys, as they discuss DLC, some extra stuff, along with collaborations. As you guys can see, the broadcast highlights for the upcoming collaborations and also DLC. And this article, guys, comes out of Diamond Feet, F-A-I-T, Feet or Fit. So the DLC is going to be some a little more simple. Especially having them, well, they are going to be adding more free DLC for it. And the only game that's only getting that is, what do you call it? Monster Hunter. And that would be Monster Hunter Rise. I've heard some good things about it, but I don't think that's taking over Hades, for sure. I'm thinking about having a different RPG to take over. By the time I'm making a good advertisement for GameStop on Saturday, so it all depends. So that's according to Diamond Feet.
Wow,
that's a long article. Alright guys can check out a quick video. Terraria's Journey's End update on the PS4 and Xbox One. As both of those consoles, guys, as they usually bring, for example, Biomaze and new foes, along with some other stuff too. As you guys can see, the update is 1.4 for Terraria. It's available now on PS4 and Xbox One. But the update does bring, guys, the Master and Journey modes towards the game itself, whatever they can really have a little extra stuff to establish, or whatever else it may be. But we'll see what happens at the after party today in this group.
Somewhere
So you guys can check out a video of that.
and dark.
Now, good news about good news for a game for the PS5, guys.
Not very pleasant.
That became one of the first few to come out to the PS5 for sure. As you guys can see, the Demon's Souls remake on the PS5 has sold more than 1 million copies. I think that's wonderful too. So,
Let's go check it
as you guys see, more than 1 million players have passed through the gates of Valeria on PS5. Maybe Demon's Souls can set out Hades, so I can walk out in the SOB with Demon's Souls. But I'm thinking the best way I would do it, guys, is a good PSN card. That's what I'm hoping to decide the fate for Tuesdays and Wednesdays, because the maximum and minimum I can only do on the schedule is, like I said, only 5 instead of 6. And it's always been 5 for a long time since going in and going on inside the schedule. Alright guys, we already talked to Lucio. So our next location, we have to go to salt mines. So we have to repair Buki right now, so let's go to the salt mines in just a second. So as far as the other stuff goes, I think we might be okay. I think we might be alright for sure. Depending how JKR nicknamed K, guys, depending how he does in regular battles, and a little more good abilities, if you guys can call it that. But I think we might be okay. But right now, guys, before we get back to news, I'm going to do a quick save for you guys. That's an every hour and 25 to an hour and a half, every 3 to 4 days a week. But either way, guys, this game is not going anywhere, to be honest. But other than that, okay, so, well, guys, according to in the wake of Sony Interactive Entertainment's purchase of Blue Point Games, as you guys can see, I'm gonna pull my phone next to my PC. So, with more in mind, guys, the studio behind the highly regarded remakes, guys. You guys remember a game called for the PS4, and then announced a little more several of a game called Shadow of the Colossus. Now that game was not bad, but the console holder has confirmed that Demon's Souls has sold more than 1 million copies since it came out in 2020, debuted on the PS5, and it actually did do it. So congratulations to Demon's Souls for doing a hell of a job making little bit more than 1 million copies. I'm thinking Demon's Souls could take over. Now that I think about it for a minute, but it all depends. But there's actually more to that, guys. The reason why it made so much for that. Now the news was buried, guys, in a press release confirming the accusation, was it was sandwiched between the praise for Blueprint's console defining visuals and gameplay, and also the list of games in its portfolio. Now, PlayStation didn't confirm, guys, that Demon's Souls has sold. You guys are going to find this real lucky, involving Demon's Souls. And so apparently, PlayStation did confirm that as of September 19th of, I think, since last year, Demon's Souls has sold more than 1.4 million copies, which, that's really a lot of that. That is awesome right there. So, I'm not sure if that's really going to take a spot. I think it would be good. But alright guys, right now we're back at the salt mines, as we're going to be finding some good parts so I can repair Buki and don't have anything else to arrange. But let's see what JKR can do for us in this battle. Okay, we got some pearls, guys. I think that's the only thing we had to find real quick. Now the thing about these numbers, guys, they're making comparatively modest success, as it lays in between, guys, with both 2 games.
Once I'm all back together,
With both 2 games, guys, for example, the 2 games that were awesome and are scheduled for you guys in this group. And that would be Spider-Man Miles Morales, which has recently sold 6.5 million copies, which they did a wonderful job with that. So that was actually terrific. But most of that credit, guys, goes to that game and the latest trading game that I decided not to, that I really did not want to feel like trading in. And that would be, guys, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I'm hoping that set gets Game of the Year. But I just honestly, I obviously think, I don't think I'm going to discuss ZOTY right now until we get a little more closer. I think ever since we go to next month or something like that. So we'll see how that's really going to expand and see how we can really have a pretty good reference for it. So we'll see what happens going forward for that today. But yeah, both Spider-Man Miles Morales and Rift Apart of Ratchet & Clank, both of those games are really, really, really good. And they really are, too. But likewise, guys, Rift Apart likewise topped 1 million sales.
Body part.
Throughout the sales, guys, top 1 million sales in relatively short order. What? Oh, so. Here you go. No. Hold on, guys. See if we can bring that a little bit aboard real quick.
You want those too?
Just a little bit. But also on top of that, guys, the blueprints of the Demon's Souls remake, alongside that, they were alongside the PS5 in the very beginning, where it was hailed as one of the handful of truly next-gen releases. That was recently available that fall. Like I said, both of those games are tremendously good. But I do know Ratchet & Clank saw a little over 9 point something for the PS5, but I almost came a little more close of beating it, but it feels to be something in a different side of things. But okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's go for a decay. That's to see we already found 1 of 2. Okay, there we go. Alright, so. But the review, so basically, guys, in this group, they actually called in breathtakingly gorgeous, noting that it played significantly better than it did on the PS3. You guys remember, guys, I beat Extraordinary anything out of Ratchet & Clank, you know.
The last time I came
but I haven't played the
area,
classic of Demon's Souls, especially due to the fact that I've always thought Bloodborne was a little more deep, but not too much to, pretty much to have something that's a little more enjoyable to get to, involving something not really strange, actually. But despite the fact when Demon's Souls came out for the first time as one of the first few starters with the PS5, not only that one was pretty much in the very beginning, you have that, Sackboy, and I know there was like one more back then, guys. But those are the only first 2 I can maybe get pretty good remarks on.
For example, when a time mage comes to the lake with the head of a
but it goes on to say, guys, ever since it became a remake of the original back in 2009, ever since Dark Souls was out back then, it was finding surprising towards a really good success, thanks to the word of mouth among fans. But yeah, but enough about that.
Yeah, I hear you, kid.
I do have maybe like 1 or 2 games out of that, compared to Demon's Souls and Bloodborne. What's Bloodborne, as most of us know in this group, was pretty much a real good, not bad of a powerhouse. When the first time it came out for the PS4 and Xbox One. I've always thought Dark Souls had a little more of an extinguished rivalry between that and Bloodborne. Once, you know, the graphics between those 2, I think they did a real good job, without crashing or burning. Another extraordinary thing, but I've always thought like I said, they did a hell of a job, to be honest. Most of us can really suddenly think that I'm not sure if there's honestly going to be a sequel to that. But most of us, I honestly I really don't know. But if they really honestly have the opportunity to do that, I would maybe go after it. But I also haven't heard when the South Park game is going to be doing. It's pretty much up to Comedy Central and pretty much the company for that too. So I don't know when the hell that's happening. So I don't know. I mean, it all depends. It's up to the ones that made the game since the first two came out. Well, we'll see. So congratulations to Demon Souls guys for making 1.4 million copies. Congratulations for that. Alright guys can check out a short video for 46 seconds. If you guys are going to have extraordinary chance checking out this not bad of a video of Gravewood High. You guys can check out the early access release date. It's the high school horror, guys, of the stealth game itself that's built for replayability Gravewood High. As the game will become as that one, guys. I obviously am not buying that one, to be honest. I mean, I don't know much about that, but I'm not sure if it's really going to be really sealed or anything between anything else competitively. But the game itself will be coming out on October 20th. So let's see how that could really expand. So it all depends. Alright guys, PlayStation officially acquires Blueprint Games. So between those two guys, according to Jonathan Dorbus, we'll get to that in a second. Okay, we go, I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can really do with the mirror image. See how that still falls through. I'm just going to go for a standard attack. Okay, 66, not too bad. But not a lot of swords though. But I'll take it. Okay, I'll take 51. But as long as we have a good attack defense, that's pretty much not all repulsive. Look at them guys, 135. That's actually a good significant damage right there too. Alright guys, right now Cris is under Berserk, which it gives you a little more of a strong attack and pretty much a good amount of hit points too. Alright guys, 229, 1537 on Gil. It's actually a real nice portion. Okay, so go for a quick heal on. Well, Zekiel should be okay. I don't want to just have to make sure he's not wasting a lot of health or anything. Alright guys, right now we have our first heal part. Now the thing about the heal part, actually healing jar, is it has a good minimum hit points to one target, with a mix of citrus and regional plants. So it allows you to get one sip out of it. So the minimum right now is 500 even. So it's kind of like some sort of like a high potion. Kind of like a high potion, perhaps, in this group. Which most of us know what kind of good elements it can take for healing. So, and that's wonderful. As long as it's a little more good and standard. Let me check out this article, Conan Johnson Dorbus for a second. Water bottle, no. That was just pretty much, if there's anything else from him. Alright, I'm gonna go with, oh boy. Let's go, can we do juggle? Oh, not bad, not bad. So pretty much, he dragged the one on the right to the left. See how they can really summarize, pretty much be all scattered. Oh damn, never mind. I thought he would maybe start taking damage from that or something, but I guess not. Okay guys, Grisbell takes 73, not so bad. Okay guys, that's actually coming out of Jonathan Dorbus. Let me check out that for a second. Okay, that one's a long article. I'm gonna pass on that. Alright, enough about that. Let's go for Impact Strikes. Okay, his ass already took about 3. That's fine. But I don't think there's anything else to bring towards the table quite yet. Alright guys, 133, not bad. That's pretty much a good medium damage I can take. Okay, Cris was down to 358. I think he'll still be able to survive a bit more for it. Well, it would be nice if this one wedge, pretty much whatever, could pretty much start taking some good old-fashioned damage for once, but oh shit. Pretty much transforms the same thing as Christopher has. But yeah, the thing about Berserk, guys, it's a good thing that it can increase good attacks for it, but either way, guys, so let's sweat off my sack in between. Alright, let's go, can we go with anti... Well, I don't think burn status will help. No. Can we do one more time? Impact stack spikes? Now we can do some good old-fashioned damage this time. It's about time. Do plenty of threes, not so bad. Chris Belkin's us taking of his ass a little bit. Okay, that will usually just do sixes. Let's see what we can do involving our very own Chris for this time. Okay, 100, not bad, not bad. Well, at least his ass can be really burning now, so why have a why wait for an opportunity for it? Alright guys, back to the news. Guys can check out a little more of a long video of how a company called Hasbro has bet big on the Phantom Menace and almost lost. That's according to Clint Gates. Now you guys have heard of a company called Hasbro making some good toys, good action figures, whatever you guys can pretty much imagine. Hasbro is pretty much a good, kind of like Disney or something. So as you guys can see, toys have always been a big, huge part of Star Wars fandom, and it was also back in 1999. A brand new era of Star Wars arrived in theaters. Remember, guys, the first time I've said this earlier, I'm gonna say it again for so. The first time Star Wars ever came out was fucking 1977. That was back in 77, between 4, 5, and 6. Between back-to-back years, maybe just 2 or 3 years apart, you guys can recall. But either way, guys, I mean, yes, Hasbro has been doing good with that, but you know, it's like if any company's trying to bet something big, it's like, why waste an opportunity for it? You know, that's what any company should be able to revolutionize a little bit, depending what it's really involving. You know. But it all depends what these guys are really hoping to have. I mean, the group behind Hasbro, they actually do a good job. A very tremendous job. You know? That's a very thoughtful way to put it. But there is no wrong way to put that set in progress either, you know? Not that bad at all. But it's all good today, guys, in this group. Alright guys, back to the news. Who is Seek? Of the newest investment, guys, there's also a review of the movie. Venom, but to be honest, this actually is the second one in the Venom series, which I have not read a review for the damn thing yet. I'll probably look at that in a little bit. As you guys can see, to me, the only Spider-Man villain as the reigns as Carnage. So, let's go to the Zest Sneeden. Or Sneeden. Sneeden. I don't know how the hell to pronounce that, but anything that's more compared. Well, guys, he's going to be using Fey Fire. Not bad. Pretty much drains the mana. Okay, 15. Pretty much you have 2 machines the same as TKR. Can we, Water Bubble, maybe? I don't know. Oh, shit. 177? And nobody got himself soaked. Wonderful. Well, guys, let's go into the Sneeden. No thanks. But the first appearance that this one person by the name of Seek started was back in 1993. So there's really not much to say what I would really say about one of the villains. Honestly, guys, no. I have seen the first Venom, but I don't think I'm gonna hopefully watch the second one, even though it comes out tomorrow. But we'll see. I'll look at that in a second. Alright guys, back to the news. The Many Saints of Newark. Of Who's Who and the Sopranos prequel movie. If you guys can look at Tony Soprano and the gang back in the 1970s. Honestly guys, I have not watched The Sopranos, but I have heard some good things about it. But I'm not sure if you guys in the live chat in this group, with love, support, and respect, could maybe compare to not that 70s show, but Oh boy. Happy Days or not. I'm not sure. I mean, and Winter could be, but... You see guys, that would be just one thing. You know, just one or two things. The Ape Sound, GameSpot, okay. I'm just looking in between, guys. But between those three enemies, guys, they're not that bad of a handful. But you know one thing, we can really heal Christopher right now. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, guys, that's according to... There you guys can see who the actors play. And the reboot of The Sopranos. I, for one, am not most likely interested in it. To be honest. Alright, Alright guys, the Evil Dead Groovy Collection is coming in November. And that's the only actress that's pretty much the American one is Bruce Campbell. So you guys can check out that. I think they made about 2 or 3 sequels, maybe like 4. That would just be a little pretty much a guess. But I haven't kept up with the Evil Dead or AS8's first the Evil Dead for it, but I do know he actually does a real nice job with that. So, especially making a couple appearances between Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3. Back when Tobey Maguire was pretty much was one of the next people, one of the next wonderful actresses as a guy or a male to take a good old opportunity and see how that could really contribute to between the comparisons. But that's according to Chris Reed. You guys can also check out a launch trailer of Black Skylands. The update of the Treasure Seeker for 2 minutes and 2 seconds today, guys. If you guys are most likely having some sort of a thing for it. Now guys, you guys can check out JKR. He knows how to really punch good. I'm not sure how much damage he took, but he took between these two, but he can really hit something towards him. And he really can too. Oh wow, his defense is down to 53. There's really not much to add up, but it's all good. Okay, Stinger on JKR, and that's 70. Can we, I'm gonna go with no, not Lightning Brand. Well, we cannot do any Sinistro right now. But I'm guessing we can just maybe try to... Actually, we'll just stick with physical attacks for now. Because Christopher knows how to hit quite well, so... But right now, the minimum for him is 130, 133. Especially if a few come to mind. So guys, check out that. I'm not gonna read GTA Online. Alright guys, in Justice movie, DC Heroes takes sides and new images. But Editor 2, for example, guys, it does not include, it really does not include, Margaret Robbie in this DC anime. But, she actually is not in that. But it does feature much more, including 2, for example. Green Arrow and Harley Quinn. The one that's hungry for her pudding. That would be the Joker. Okay. Can we do Sinistro? Fire? Wait, no. Can we do that on the one on the left in this group? I'll do a Firebrand on this one. Okay, 166, not bad. And then I'll have JKR finish this piece of crap right now. Oh, I got him. 57. 57 is good enough to improve. Well, guys, that's according to Adele Anchors involving the images. Especially the All-Star cast, which is, you know, pretty much some of these guys I have not even heard of. Especially Jonathan Kent. That would just be a guess. Maybe just 1 or 2 guesses, that would be it. Okay, let's go. Oh boy, let's go. Just do a quick heal on Christopher. I'm not sure if we should bring back Wilhelm or not. I mean, if we do, we could wait and see if one of these 3 can get a good level. Maybe grab a little more of a jump. Alright guys, Sapphire Ring. Okay, plus 10 attack. Mask attack is 57. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and, guys, just go on the limb and give it to JKR. That'll bring his attack to 83. Not bad. I don't think anybody needs another Sapphire Ring. I don't think so. I mean, JKR now has an attack of 83. But I can take that no problem. It's pretty much a good, smart attack. Maybe kind of like a little more smart equipment. So guys can take out that, involving Injustice. Alright guys, back to the news. With love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power. X-Tango Gameworks developer Nakamura is working on a Gungrave sequel. Now the thing about that, guys, the Ghostwire Tokyo, Okami, and Bayonetta, as the vet teams themselves, with a dev studio calling it Iggy Mob. According to Jason Korsky. Sikorsky or just, whatever. Whatever how the name is pronounced. It's all good. Alright, let's go. Can we do Zoggle? See if we can Zoggle one of these enemies' memory. Get that's over there. And see what happens if we can, jeopardize them quite a bit. Okay, going with Harden. Defense is up. It's not bad. But between those two enemies on the right, guys, they can just pretty much do whatever. Pretty much do having some transformations. But I don't think it's going to rub into anything compared. That's alright. It's like those two on the right, guys, can just transform any party member they want. Once necessarily, guys, it really does not bother anything between our current ones today in this group. So that one, guys, is a long article, but quick to note, guys, they're calling it Gungrave Gore. It's going to be developed, guys, in this group by Iggy Mob, and it will be coming out for the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, the PC, and the Series X and S of Xbox. If you guys are looking to have a little more something out of your time, if you like, between the Iggy Mob developer for that one. Alright guys, you guys can check out two good videos. If you guys are having good old standard free time, if you like, in this group, remember guys, love, support, and respect is key, and now with this power, having pretty good content, meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions through YouTube, with Kevin, Sorty, and Running Egg. Alright guys, and also having thumbnails, banners, if you have more than one or two channels, it really does not matter. If you guys are involved to your own actions or whatever. But it's what this group's all about. Love, support, and respect is always key. You guys can also check out an announcement trailer of Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus. You guys can check out an upcoming mobile game called Warhammer 40,000. As it's played out as a intense, fast-paced skirmishes and PvE campaigns. I honestly haven't ever played it, but I have heard Warhammer is a good franchise. I'm not sure if that's just compared to Warcraft pretty much making that game a badass for sure between the franchise itself, but honestly we're not compared to that or maybe Age of Empires. But they already have the fourth one compared. I mean the fourth one already as an online co-op, so but actually an online co-op MMORPG. So but you guys can take out 2 minutes and 20 seconds of that one. Enough said about that. You guys can also check out the resource and the store trailer of Second Extinction Pre-Season 6. As most of us can see, what to honestly expect, guys, with the Second Extinction's Pre-Season 6 update, what faces a new playable character and introduces Emergency. Now it's 1 minute and 20 seconds today, guys, in this group. Okay, Let me go back over here and see what this guy's doing.
Mining is getting harder with so many.
But how many we have? 1, 2, 3. Pretty much we have a couple of them that are pretty much mining. It was actually not much for absolutes. It's like anybody can do whatever they really want, just to try to dig for treasure or something. Well, guys, another piece of candy. Tolerios Segment. I don't think that's just pretty much a key item. Actually, no. Let me go back to equipment for a second. Honestly, no. Honestly, guys, it could be anything. It's right about... Yeah, I don't know where in the item list it would be, to be honest. Alright, guys, you guys can also meet the vampire, pretty much the video for 1 minute and 28 seconds, guys, in the live chat. For, you guys can meet the vampire, the Masquerade. A swan song, guys, of the third playable character, by the name of MM. MM. I think that's pretty much well announced. Let me pronounce it as something like that. If I'm correct or not, pretty much, if I am correct or pretty much not making some sort of pronunciation for that, but that's pretty much just a guess. It's called, the name is an M&M, E-M-E-M. That's pretty much just a slightful guess. Okay, can we, Impact Strikes? Maybe. Yeah, the rest is not going to be able to do any sort of damage, especially if they have something that can, as long as they transform, guys, we can really attack on them for sure. But this bastard cannot do a lot of anything since this punk is already stunned enough. Between any elements between burning, paralyzing, or pretty much us having your ass asleep. Well, like I say, guys, it's a real good attack, the way K does it to the rest today. And it's a good knife attack, the way he does it. But he is our 4th overall party member on the series of Cris Tales, guys. He's a real good addition. And those guys can really pretty much mess their butts up in between. Alright, guys, his ass is down. See if we can get this one son of a bitch out of here, too. I'll just do a physical attack on her. Okay, 110, not so bad. Okay, 24. That can maybe drive one of my party members insane. What, 79? We'll do a regular attack by Christopher. That would be... Oh yeah, 103. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, say goodnight. Keep holding on that pole, guys. Alright, guys, back to the news. Dune exclusive is bringing the grotesque villain Baron Harkonnen to life. As you guys can see at the bottom of the description of the article, as the path to Dune continues with an exclusive look, if you guys can see, and bringing the Harkonnens to life. It's going to Zeth Sneeden and the other one more person. Now, for most of us have been, actually all of us, we can already start considering what game will be Game of the Year. As you guys can see, the Game Awards has a December date. But the good news is, guys, for the Game Awards coming up in December in the next couple months, starting tomorrow between the next 2 months, the first day of October tomorrow, it's going to those Scribbles, guys, those Scribbles. So basically, if you guys want to know when the Game Awards are coming in, it's going to be December 9th. But for the first time, due to the fucking COVID and also the Delta variant, guys, to have more of an honest opinion for it, it's going to be on December 9th. It's going to be in person this time. So I think it's going to be good, but the important thing about that one, guys, 10 weeks from tonight, it's accompanied by Twitter. According to Jeff Knightley, They're gonna be having that in person, but the details involving web the Delta variant, part of COVID-19 of the virus. Depending if they think you guys can wear masks towards the event or not. But it does promise awards, the First Rock War premieres, and new game announcements. Like say, I can think of a couple of different games. One of which is Dragon Quest 12 and Final Fantasy 16. But I'm pretty sure they can really announce those two. For sure. And whereas most of us in this group, guys, with love, support, and respect, can maybe expect that for sure. That would just be pretty much a pretty good guess. I don't know, it all depends what they really can announce. But it will be conducted by Lene Balfi for the Orchestra Live at the Microsoft Theater. So yeah, most of us can really honestly be excited for it. That the Game Awards is going to be back in person. All you have to expect, guys, it's been. All I have to say is, guys, it's like it's about damn time that they can pretty much have it in person, without any spreading going on with COVID. I think the Game Awards is going to be great. Let's see which game will win. You guys already understand you guys understand what games that are going to win for the PS5. Like I said, guys, I have not played Calvary 2. I've heard that one was pretty good. But there's 4 other games that are really hungry and probably take it home. But last year's Game of the Year, guys, I really deserve it. It's the way I beat The Last of Us Part 2 after 27 episodes. That game was really awesome. That game was really good. For most of you guys that enjoyed the hell out of it, to be honest. It was fantastic and a little more tremendous too. Oh wow, did these just do 111 to him? Okay. Okay, Physical Crystal, okay, we can really... Not the son of a bitch out of the park. Okay, 22 on Christopher. We'll try to heal after this battle. 147. That one is actually good significant damage too in this group today, guys. Okay, that did about 122. Look, Squidspell can put his ass to sleep. And he does. Alright, guys. Okay, guys, one last article. Critical Role Campaign 3 has been announced as a premiere date as the adventure begins. And that's according to Jonathan Dornbus. Jonathan Dornbus for Critical. Well, guys, right now I'm doing a quick heal real quick. 410, Chris Bell, Christopher, 520. I'm thinking that here's the thing, guys. If I put JKR as a level up soon, actually, I'm actually going to be changing him for Wilhelm. See what he can do involving these enemies. I'm not sure what he can really do, but we'll see what he can really add. I mean, we haven't used Wilhelm for a little while. A little more than a while. So, he can also have good normal attacks if he needs to. Okay, I'm gonna go and get Fire Blast on his ass real quick. Oh! Now he's going to really pound cry like a bitch. That's fine. Okay, can we do another Fire Blast on these pieces of trash? Alright, good. Alright guys, back with Wilhelm. Let's go Poisonous on the bottom one. Between the Warfoot on the bottom, instead of the top. Okay, he's poisoned. Let's see how much poison he can really expand. Okay, 43. But he can still really attack though. Okay, 119. Not bad, not bad. Alright. That should be 131. Not bad. I'll just do a physical attack on this bitch real quick. Okay, 44. That's good. I'll probably keep Wilhelm before JKR levels up after Wilhelm does. I'll probably keep him at a statistician for now. Okay, kill Wilhelm real quick. Christopher is fine. Alright. We can go down here and get a piece of candy. Anti-clean mirror, nice. But yeah, you have the one in front of Chris Bell and pretty much at the very top a little bit. As you guys can see, you have these two are pretty much mining. Whereas I honestly haven't done any mining at work or anything, especially when it comes to doing some besides doing cards. But that's another thing too. Alright, guys, I'm gonna do a water bubble on the Stand Spirit real quick. Okay, 118, not a problem. As long as he's not all that creative, I'll give him that. Okay, his ass is gonna be poisoned now. Okay, let's go, Fire Blast real quick. Okay, 135, guys. Now he's really gonna get pissed off now. After I did something to his ass for it. Okay, 54. I don't think there's any contribution for it. Okay, guys, we have a couple articles left, coming on the fly. So, a pause and attack, guys, with lots of point of respect. It's always key. You guys can check out the gameplay Horde Mode trailer. Second Extinction. As it brings the new emergency landing of the Horde Mode to the co-op Dino Shooter. Now, the thing about that one, guys, like I said, the thing about that game for sure is, I'm pretty sure you can pretty much shoot dinosaurs. I mean, most of us that can really shoot if you're playing Jurassic Park, what's my point? I mean, she does like The Lost World, but not the rest of the other Jurassic Park movies or any other set. Get towards in the back, really. Going forward through the day, perhaps. But I do know she actually likes a little bit more of fucking Jurassic World. Well, guys, Chris Bell has Reno Vito. Nice. Now let's see what kind of spell she has today, guys. Reno Vito, Now the thing about this one, guys, it's pretty much, the thing about this one is, it's about taking advantage of the growth properties, guys, of natural magic. It has a MP cost of 30. As a place to slow effect, guys, that regenerates 30% of target's max hit points over the course of 3 turns. Oh, nice. Alright, well, Christopher does not have much of anything else right now. I'm going to replace... Well, I'm gonna go ahead and replace Wilhelm for JKR again. Because I know he can honestly have a little more to establish. Or something else to have some sort of a effect. And so we're not gonna go back to the damn stairs. Let's go, Okay, yeah, the one up top is mining. The other one is pretty much doing the same thing between 2 shovels. And... I gotta say, guys, I honestly have never mined. M-I-N-E. So I haven't. Alright, guys, you guys can check out the next ones that are pretty much on the IGN store that are on sale this week. Is you guys can check out some cool retro style tees. Retro style tees, guys. Anything that's retro. Maybe back in the day, or pretty much something more different. Or something a little more smart or unique. Whatever you guys can really find. But you guys cannot miss out any of that. Because I think it might be interesting to see what the others can really figure out. Okay, 54. Say goodnight, bits. Sit down. Well, guys, let's see if we can get him out. Oh, quick and easy. Never mind. But I do know JKR needs some healing. Yes, he does. He does. It's pretty much down to 207 or 209. Let's go with, and let's go and heal him with heal from Cris Bell here. So let's see, we're actually at the 3rd floor. The salt mines. I don't know if we can find a save point or not. I'm hoping we maybe could. But we're actually just doing some grinding too. But grinding usually helps if you're taking on a enemy between any location. Alright, let's go, water bubble on the bottom one. Okay, 129, say goodnight. And I'll just do a regular physical attack on the one on the left. Okay, 150, that's good. 150 is better than nothing, guys. See if Christopher can finish this son of a bitch off. And he does, 68, nice. 68 won't do much of cruelty. Okay, feeds the crystal. 57, ooh. Well, he's gonna be really mad at a couple of us now. There's actually not much to predict. You know, JKR should be okay. I'll probably heal him after this battle again. Okay, guys, 66. Okay, guys, one last article. Death Stranding Director's Cut. How you guys can transfer your copy of Death Stranding for your PS4 to the save file towards the PS5. It's pretty much a couple of different ways. As long as if you guys have a copy, you can transfer that set anytime you like. As long as you have a good save file, to see where you guys are at, you should be having no problem at all. Honestly, no. But it's whatever is more careful. If you guys want to transfer your file for that, or even if you guys want to restart from scratch, from the beginning till end. Whatever you guys can really decide. It's pretty much any size of help for it. Alright guys, let's see if we can get this one bits off the bat. Fire Blast on the right. We also have to keep track of time a little bit. Okay guys, 111. 111. And I'll do I'll knock this bastard out of here. Okay, 174, he's dead. He won't have another turn. I'm not sure the one on the right. Either way, I don't care. He's dead. Go Fire Blast on the left real quick. Okay, 102. Well, he's gonna be burning through what we're doing to him. 118, not bad. I'll do Impact Strikes. Here's the thing, guys. The thing about JKR, he actually does quite well with that. But he does not waste any heat. The way he should be having. Tremendous. Actually, guys, we actually have a couple minutes to almost 8 minutes already. It's like, why start now? Well, we can honestly find a save point. I can save a little more watch time in between, too. Let's go. But you guys consider yourselves news, by the way. You guys will have more news tomorrow. Tomorrow morning when I do an episode of Final Fantasy IX. So that will be in the morning tomorrow. When we get him out of here. 111, okay. Would have done much more than that, but no. That's fine. Looks like this bitch can really call for help now. It's like it's pretty much kind of like a lonely wolf or something. And honestly, guys, it pretty much is. Okay, 75, not bad. But as long as we're saving good enough wistful thinking, guys, that's fine. Okay, guys, JKR level 20. Wonderful. Right now, guys, he's actually in an even 400. Damn. Very nice. Okay, guys, we have the right hand of Buki.
Glad we found it.
But we need one more part, guys. One more part of Buki.
Judging by the blue crumbles.
Blue crumbles. Wow.
Been digging up and grinding small sapphires into dust.
That's another opportunity.
But why would they do that?
A long time ago, there was a
Remember, guys, all we need to do is find one more part. I don't think we'll have enough time to do it today.
For rituals.
I don't think.
How long ago was this?
1,200.
Versus 0 avoid something for a shutdown or some, I don't know.
I should have known better than to ask.
Okay, guys, we have our second one. Can we go right in here? See what else we can find real quick. At least we're saving some sort of an opportunity, guys. We're fine. I know we can find a safe point or not. So we can really wrap things up right now. Okay, that one's blocked off. Let's see if we can decay that damn thing. Actually, no. Hold on. Actually, I don't know. Let's double check on the left for a minute. Okay, nothing there. Okay. Well, we are doing some good grinding while I'm keeping you guys in the live chat a little more. A little bit more, actually. Have a little more bonus time. Okay, excuse me. Okay, Rainbow Tea pretty much has some else for it. Alright, guys, let's see what we can sell real quick. Well, oh yeah, this one does, it's actually the coating of boost attack and speed. So, I don't know who needs it. But we do have enough marbles. So we can use our opportunity now to get a couple of healing jars. So let's just get about 10, see what happens. Get about, let's make it 210. Ringing bells, let's go, make it about 15. Rainbow Tea, get it up to 15 as well. Make it up to 16. Maybe let's get about 3 of them, and I think we should be okay. But let me double check real quick, guys, involving this one thing. Oh yeah, oh, he can have it, okay. Well, guys, this would boost his speed and his attack. So his attack is 95, and the speed is 98. Not bad, not bad. Of course, we really have to heal our damn wounds, too. I mean, the reason why I have to heal JKR is because anytime it takes his heat, his ass can pretty much bring it up to... He can only allow up to, fucking... pretty much any tremendous damage he has. And that's exactly about maybe like 110 or whatever. I don't know. But that's actually not bad of damage, especially if it's in the triple. Alright guys, we should be able to have no problem with these three assholes right now. Okay, 153. Can we get the one on the left? Okay, 176, not bad. But he's gonna be upset while we're at it. Well, he's at it with me. Okay, not sure how much the damn total was. Can we track him down? Okay, say goodnight, buddy. And I'll just have JKR destroy this bitch right now. Okay, he's good. Never mind. But at least, as long as we're upgrading a little bit more on watch time, guys. If we make it a little overtime, maybe a little bit plus time, it won't hurt anything. Actually, especially for today. Okay, I have no idea what the hell this is. I mean, I would honestly know what it could be, but I don't know. Let me go back up top for a minute. Honestly, guys, I'm not 100% sure. It would be maybe like one of two things, but something that's major or anything that's minor. But we got about a couple likes, guys. Let's get those likes up there with love, support, and respect. Remember, guys, we'll be meeting, greet new people one by one, following instructions, and we finally connected something. Wow! Check this out, guys. Check this out in the chat. Remember, guys, let's get those likes up there, damn it. Get it up there. My highest likes today of all time since I've been on YouTube for over 5 years is 29, top to be is 98, and 113. I don't think we're supposed to go up top here. But I would like nothing more to get to a fucking save point. I think that would be a little more helpful. But as long as we're creating some more time, that's good. Well, guys, we have the body.
Oh, there's my body. It's not much to look
Not bad, not
at,
bad.
but I am rather fond of it.
Fond of it and confident.
Oh, thank you so much, children. This whole thing
So has a little more tough time speaking, but as long as he can find the words.
Oh, pardon my language.
Let's return to the cathedral.
Alright guys, now we can really get out of here and pretty much wrap things up from there. I said we don't have to take a boss battle. Okay, we don't? Good. I always just want to make sure, guys, before anything else gets carried out. Well, so far, guys, before we get out of here, as long as we created a little more time, that was pretty much a little more wistful thinking.
Crisbell, what do you want to do?
We should rest.
We still have some tents left.
Well, guys, I'm gonna go for a tent and then just wrap things up after this. I want to quickly double check. If there would have been a boss battle. Well, we are going to be taking on the boss next time around. I think Monday, beginning of next week.
Crisbell, what do you want to do?
I want to record
That I'm pretty sure of, guys. But alright, let's double check on time. I think that pretty much will do it. Alright, guys, that's going to be a wrap for me to pretty much for the rest of today, pretty much also for tonight. For anything that's more important to process or anything. But other guys, that's gonna be it. Anyway, oh, thank you. Make sure there's more of a contribution going forward today, guys. For that again. Anyway, probably won't be back until, but yeah, guys, probably won't be, I will not be back and actually, let me try to rephrase it real quick. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for me. I will be back tomorrow morning. I'm about 95% so, guys. Probably won't be back live until tomorrow morning, since we finally got a little more extra time for us in this group. But other than that, guys, with love, support, and respect, I was expecting to have a little more people come in today for this afternoon. But I'm hoping to have a little more something not much to avoid. Going to that again. But if you guys want to catch more Cris Tales every 3 to 4 days a week, Cris Tales will be back Monday morning, guys. Then I go back to work tomorrow. Then I'm off Saturday. But the only serious plan, guys, for tomorrow in the morning will be a new episode of what do you call it? Hold on, let me think about this for a minute. Final Fantasy 9, you guys will have a new episode of 9 tomorrow morning. And then I'll be back Saturday morning for baseball, and maybe an episode of Wild Arms 3. But that is every Saturday and Sundays, guys, in this group. So if you guys want to catch more Cris Tales, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. With love, support, and respect, guys. On the YouTube, guidelines through Kevin, Sorty, and Running Egg. You guys can let me know in the live chat with love, support, and respect. We can always and normally meet and greet new people one by one. Follow the YouTube rulings in this group and so on and so forth. You guys can check out Kevin every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Mondays. I will be with Sorty tonight, guys. She does not start until around 6, so I will honestly be with her for the most part. So we can double check with that. Anyway, you guys can follow me on Twitter at Zach Dawson. That's the awesome commentator with love, support, and respect. And more importantly, guys, not only love, support, and respect is always key of what we love to do on YouTube, but also knowledge is power. That's always some in this group. To maximize, think about, knowing a little bit about yourself and what you do on your channel. Pretty much anything that's life-sized. But But other than that, you guys can tell me your first and last name in one word. Inside your information of your name, guys, on Twitter. And your numbers as well. You guys call me Jack or JD. The only capital order, guys, so my first name is J. And the last name of D, which is Zach Dawson. As the awesome commentator. Guys, I don't just love what I do in this group. You guys are awesome. Here to hang by anytime you like. Like I said, guys, I don't just love what I do. I just do it. Because I do a damn good job in the schedule. That's why anytime you guys see any popularity, I have an awesome popularity name. So, anything that's more thoughtful off the bat, or anything that's anything fresh. Anything more fresh compared. But other than that, guys, the only two capital letters are J and D. And carefully, guys, follow me on Twitter with the numbers. Also, my first and last name. The numbers are 824-656-00. If you guys have a Reddit, you guys can friend request me on Reddit. The same thing, you guys can follow me on Twitter, but also the same with Reddit. The name is Zach Dawson 1993, excuse me. Well, my only capital letter is J. But the only person that's important on Reddit that I only follow is Kevin. But if you guys also want to follow me on Reddit, tell me your name. And we'll see how we can think about it for a minute. For any single amount. But other than that, guys, with love, support, and respect, I will be back tomorrow morning. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for sure. Remember, guys, I go back tomorrow between 2 to 10, then my ass is off on Saturday. Most of us I've got GameStop to do on Saturday night. I could do Wild Ops 3 in the afternoon, but that game's been doing pretty much really good. Ever since it came out for the PS2 since the early 2000s. But other guys, with love, support, and respect, we've watched videos in full. You guys can like them. Support Common in full to Sorty, Running Egg, and Kevin. You guys can check out Kevin every Friday through Mondays. Running Egg almost 24/7. Despite the fact that he's doing something else, like say, doing talent sale streams. I think he does a good job with that. If I'm inviting 1 or 2 people on the panel, maybe like 3 or 4. And also, Sorty. I actually love her as a friend in this group, but she's always part of this group of love, support, and respect. You guys can also share me out and tweet me out on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. And more importantly, guys, if you guys want also a shout out, you guys can also invite other people to come in and see what we do. With love, support, and respect, tell them what it is. But other than that, you guys can also vote Aladdin at 33 and the Great Summon at 14. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, guys. Tomorrow morning, same time, same channel for Final Fantasy IX. Tomorrow's Friday, as tomorrow will be the first day of October of Halloween season. Alright, guys, with love, support, and respect, you guys have a good rest of your day. I will catch you guys back here tomorrow morning with Final Fantasy IX. But anyway, guys, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. You guys have a good rest of your day with love, support, and respect. I will be with Sorty around 6. And until then, catch you guys tomorrow morning, guys, with love, support, and respect for an episode of Final Fantasy IX. And until then, guys, I will see you guys